Guys, welcome again. Welcome to another episode of the WSXN podcast. So let's just jump right into it before we go all the other formalities. South Africa, the continent currently is on a trajectory that me for one respects and like. With countries that are now turning against their colonizers, Westerners, especially the French, America, they are being put to the test now to show to see. They have been not put to the test. They are being exposed to the world to see the way how the amount of levels they have South Africa being kept down from ridiculous interest rate on bank loans from the World Bank, from ridiculous deals in commodity trade with agriculture and devaluing the country's currency. A bunch of things, trying to say that they are fighting terrorism with having bases on the continent, and they have, let me see, French, all Western countries has satellites, they have drones, they have satellite phones, they have all the latest gadgets, but they still cannot rid the continent of terrorism. Why? Because they're not there for that. They're there to help to make it seem as if they're doing what they're supposed to do. And but in actuality, they're even funding some of these insurgents groups that they have weapons that they can only get from Western countries. So anyway, I want to talk about the food um to be food reliable on the continent. This means there are a few countries taking the initiative. For example, Tanzania, they have two programs that I know of. Two programs that I know of. The TAST, which is, I write it down, the Tanzania Agricultural Service and Training. And that helps existing farmers to access to training, to funds, to land, to property, to continue to expand their farming. Whatever they need, they are there for that. Because Tanzania is one of the most, is a fast growing in agriculture into being food reliant. They are up there. And also they have a next program which is the NYAP, which is the National Youth Agricultural Program. That is also another brilliant program which is focusing on youths, as in from college level, university level. And they're giving them everything to start out from scratch free. Well, when we say free, they're gonna pay back, but it's so good. The program is so good. It's encouraging more and more young people in Tanzania currently going into farming at an alarming rate. They're getting funds for finance to finance the farm. They're getting tax break. They're getting training again, help, and it's specifically for youths at a certain age group. I forget the age group. I don't want to make a mistake and give you the wrong information. But Tanzania is making stride in agricultural self reliability when it comes to food and grain. They are already having surpluses in their seeds and their storage. So let's jump over now to Burkina Faso, where Abraham Traore is doing the same thing. He's giving land and funds to young Burkinabeans to start with an agriculture field, and then he's also telling these ones that he already gave the program to, which is already in the farming. He's gonna send the other young people to that specific farm for them to teach them and then for them to take the knowledge and then go and start another farm. And he's giving them same thing, land, funds, and he's trying to put Burkina Faso on a path of being food self-reliant, which is brilliant. And Uganda just has a couple hundred a couple million tons of extra grain they reap last year. So it's not where it should, but we're getting there step by step. So, but listen to this young lady when they had a forum when they was trying to get young people to get into farming more. But take a listen to what she's saying, and this is also applicable to the Caribbean. We should try to get more young people to go into farming because there's also monies in farming. Because you can become um well off by doing farming financially. It's a very good field to go in. So anyway, take a listen to this video. This young lady sums up everything what I'm thinking of and what I would do if I'm in a position to help people. So at this conference, they was talking about agriculture, and listen to her. And when I finish the video, just let me know what you think about it in the comment section, and comment, subscribe, and share. It's quite simple. Once I watch a video, just click the like button. It helps for the channel to grow, and tell a friend to watch again. That's all right. So take a listen. Let me know what you think about it. Boom.
Yeah, this is a copy by, if you can have the camera, this is done by FOL. If you show this to a young people, a young person, a young woman like me, and say go into agriculture, they're going to go into it? Definitely not. I told the World Bank the same thing. If you want to make agriculture attractive, if you want to make it sexy, start by publishing it. Get a young person who's attractive, put them on this picture. I said this in Harare last year to say, can we try to make agriculture sexy? This organization, the UN, the FOA, whoever is involved in the agriculture sector, the advertising, whoever you are, make agriculture sexy. This is a beginning point of making it attractive to the young people.
Right.
If you, the organizers, the frontiers, the people who are supposed to lead us are putting such pictures, what are you sending to a person, a young person from the village? You pick this picture and like, oh, this is what we're living. But if they see a young person here, very attractive like me, and you put me here, even the young men in the village, they'll be like, wow, I want to be like her. I mean, where am I going to find this woman? Let me join agriculture. I mean, this is practical. That's what we need to be talking about. So please, my request is that next time we're going to have such a conference, whatever is coming up, you can look for me on Facebook, Tamara Happy Face Kaunda. Put my picture there and say she's a farmer. And a medical doctor, yeah? Well, most people, they like to see me, oh, don't look at like she's farming, she's a doctor. No, I want to be called a farmer. Right. Because the problem we have in Africa is hunger. We don't need drugs. I work in a hospital, and I can guarantee you 80% of the diseases, why we're losing young people is because of poverty. So why then can't we give them the nutrition they need instead of the drugs? That's my switching from medicine to agriculture. So that's what we should be looking at. Another thing, she's from Singapore, I'm from Zambia. The borrowing rate in Zambia is about 35% to 40%. You can say, yes, I don't have, I don't want to go to the bank or whatever. No, I've tried going there. But why should I to make such a suicidal decision to go and borrow at a 40% rate? It's impossible. I want to go to the government to borrow. They say, no, you need to work for the government for 2 years. But I need the project running. I've got people following me. They need to come to the farm and see what I'm doing. So funding, we're not looking for charity. Like, I was quite offended by the doctor lady who said, no, farming is not a charity. Yes, we're not looking for charity. But if you can give me $10,000 at a rate of maybe 5%, 2%, like the Chinese come, they come with a lower percentage, and they come and invest here and they beat us, I cannot compete with her even if she came to Zambia, because she borrowed maybe from Singapore at a lower rate. But look at me in Zambia, 40%, that's suicide.
Right.
So we can talk and talk and talk, but let's create an enabling environment for the African youth. Because we can't have so much vast land, yet we are languishing in poverty. Netherlands cannot export to Africa if they don't feed their own people. Yes, I'm happy the young people are exporting, but why are we leaving our people? Why are they dying? African graves are the richest because we've lost so many young people to poverty and hunger. So we need to really critically look at agriculture as the oxygen for economical in Africa. It should not be a backbone. I can break my backbone today and I can live on. But if I don't have oxygen, I can't live on.